Welcome, everyone. My name is Mason Nystrom. I'm a junior partner at Pantera Capital, and I'm excited to talk to you today about TON and our thesis for the community integrated blockchain. But before we get into that, I just want to share a little bit about Pantera. Pantera has been investing since 2013. We've invested in nearly 250 portfolio companies all across the world. We are really just focused on backing early stage founders with conviction to help them build and scale the best applications and protocols of tomorrow. And maybe a good way to start with our thesis is, if you were to build a blockchain today, what would you optimize for? What would you want? And it's not a trick question. The answer is pretty simple. You would want a scalable platform. You would want a strong sense of user distribution or some type of distribution channel. And you would want to bootstrap the layer one activity, oftentimes through an app-centric ecosystem. And that is what TON provides, a community integrated blockchain that has a scalable platform, leverages a unique distribution flywheel, and takes an app-centric design to bootstrapping the L1 network effects. So the first thing that's worth talking about is TON's scalable platform. And I'm not going to be too technical just because we don't have too much time today. But I do want to highlight one aspect of TON's architecture, and that's its asynchronous and parallel design. TON obviously leverages a tiered system of chains, and because it leverages parallel and asynchronous processing and validation of transactions, that means that it's able to have a more scalable and flexible architecture, because transactions don't have to, they can happen asynchronously or different from one another. And what does that mean in practice today? TON has been an incredibly performant, high throughput blockchain that competes with the likes of Solana, as well as offering the flexibility of platforms like Ethereum. The second prong of our thesis is around the distribution flywheel. And obviously, a lot of that comes down to Telegram. Telegram obviously has hundreds of millions of users, is onboarding millions of users every month, and is the only social media platform with a sophisticated and thought-through blockchain strategy. When you combine that with the network effects of Telegram's reach and integration potential, it sets TON up in a very unique situation. When we think of reach or distribution, TON through Telegram possesses an order of magnitude distribution than any other crypto application, and multiples more of a distribution advantage than leading exchanges like Binance or Coinbase. And all of this combines to create this unmatched distribution flywheel, where you have Telegram onboarding users, those users leveraging the Telegram native wallet, and then that leading to more TON activity. And then that flywheel continues to onboard more liquidity, more developers, more applications, which further creates more value for the TON ecosystem and for Telegram. Even more, Telegram benefits because as more people leverage its wallet, that opens the network effect of the people who you can reach out to for use cases like payments. The final prong of our theory that I want to talk about is TON's application-centric ecosystem. Now, when we talk about bootstrapping any type of ecosystem, it really comes down to applications. And while there's a lot of applications that can be built on TON, there's two sectors in particular that I want to talk about. The first is payments. Obviously, through Telegram's native wallet, TON and Telegram can offer a very seamless payment experience for all users on the platform. even though Ton's stablecoin ecosystem is relatively new, it's been growing quite rapidly. Stablecoin monthly active users on Telegram have grown 250% since May of this past year, reaching almost 1 million monthly active users in September of this past month. This is really important because when you factor in the number of total monthly stablecoin active users, today, according to Artemis, it's around 20 to 25 million monthly active users. If Ton and Telegram can convert just a fraction of a single-digit percent of those user bases, they would have more users using stablecoins on their platform than all other blockchains combined. Stablecoins are obviously a killer crypto app. And one of the reasons Telegram and Ton are poised to capture this stablecoin adoption is because of the user base. Stablecoins have been predominantly growing in emerging geographies. Telegram's user base perfectly coincides with where we see this growth in stablecoins. And if we look at the stablecoin landscape of Ton today, in a short period of time, it's grown quite rapidly with now 750 million in USDT supply since April, processing just about 6 billion in monthly stablecoin transaction volume across hundreds of thousands of users each month. The second category that I really want to talk about is gaming. And through Telegram mini apps, Ton is able to witness explosive growth on the gaming front, with multiple applications having tens of millions of users and millions of daily active users. One of the things that we get really excited about on the VC front is when we see new types of user interfaces combined with distribution channels. And mini apps are a perfect new category of interface that, whether it's gaming, payments, DeFi, or other applications, creates a really new design space for developers. The last thing that is really important to any L1 ecosystem is bootstrapping adoption. This has been challenging for many blockchains and has been accomplished by only a few. Ethereum has obviously been able to bootstrap its significant liquidity initially through DeFi Summer, through tokens like food coins and governance tokens. Solana similarly was able to bootstrap its ecosystem through NFTs, as well as initial FTX activity, and then again, more recently through its meme coin activity. Telegram and Ton have taken a unique approach by leveraging Telegram bots, mini apps, payments, and other types of consumer-facing applications to bootstrap this initial flywheel, which in turn begets more users and begets more liquidity and kicks off this really important flywheel for any L1 blockchain. And so to take it back to our thesis, there's really three things that get us excited about Ton and this community integrated blockchain. It has a scalable platform that can onboard hundreds of millions of users. It has a unique distribution flywheel channel that can onboard those users, and it has an application-centric ecosystem, giving those users a lot of value and things to do on the blockchain. And when you combine all these things together, you start to build something really special. And what that is the first true crypto super app. Thank you.